Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I actually want to tell you a little story that happened to me. I was making a kind of late lunch one day, and the lady called me while I was making my food. She was buying a pickup truck, and she was right at the dealership, and she was asking me, hey, should I get this truck? She sent me some information about the truck, just a screenshot of the price, the miles, and I told her that was way too expensive. And my next sentence was, get out of the dealership. She didn't do any research. I mean, 3 seconds worth of research on Auto Trader is not research, you know. Research for me is over 100 cars. When I'm looking for a car for a client, I go through over 100 dealerships and I contact over 100 dealerships just to find one car. That's why it takes me about a week, 5 days to find a car. 5 days, because by the time I send them an email, they reply, another email, another reply, another reply. So there's negotiation. Every time I make an offer, there's negotiation, and there's constant waste of time. That's why it takes me 5 days to find a car. For you guys, it should at least take 3-4 days of work to get yourself a car. You have to contact at least 50 dealerships if you're gonna be looking for a car for yourself. I do this for a living. I have to contact like everybody I can possibly think of because I'm looking for a car for a customer countrywide. When I say countrywide, I mean all 49 states except Alaska, because shipping from Alaska is just way too much. And Hawaii. No, Hawaii also. Shipping is kind of expensive from Hawaii. So when I'm looking for a car, I really put high emphasis on contacting as many dealerships as I can, because if I contact the most possible dealerships, I'm gonna get the best possible price. If I skip, for example, 20 dealerships, or for example, if I don't look on West Coast where there's Washington, Oregon, California, I'm missing out on all sorts of awesome deals. If I, for example, ignore New York through Florida, East Coast, again, I'm missing out on all sorts of great deals. It doesn't matter if the car is in California, Florida, New York, Texas, or Washington. It really doesn't matter. The amount of money I'm gonna spend on shipping is gonna be insignificant compared to what I can save. Let's say I can save $1,000 by getting a car from opposite side of the country. Is $1,000 money for you? Is that significant money for you? Maybe it's not. Maybe you're well off, and $1,000, that's typically what you make in 1 or 2 days. Then it really, I mean, you can just go to your local dealership, and $1,000, $3,000, $4,000 would not be any difference for you. For average person, $1,000, that's a good amount of money. For me also, I would work a little bit to save $1,000. If you guys are going to your local dealerships to buy a car, chances are you have not done the research that you can possibly do. Go to Craigslist, go to Facebook, start from there. Then go to Auto Trader, get fair market price, ballpark. Auto Trader is just kind of ballpark market price. It's not the best pricing. Then go to cars.com, Car Gurus. There's all sorts of websites, and search countrywide. Sometimes I go to websites where it only allows me to search in 500-mile radius instead of countrywide. So what I do is I pick out the biggest cities in US, like Seattle, LA, San Francisco, Austin, Dallas, New York, Miami, all the big areas. And 500 miles around, that's a pretty good city. So if you have, I don't know, let's say 30 cities that are pretty good size, with 500 miles around them, you're gonna cover pretty much the entire country. That's what I mean when I search countrywide. I mean countrywide. Find yourself the best possible deal. Don't go to a dealership for talking about a car to negotiate. That's a really bad idea. Your negotiating should be done from the chair, from the couch, from your bed. I don't know where you decide to chill and relax after work or during your day, but go there, get yourself comfy, grab yourself a sandwich, grab yourself a beer, and start calling dealerships. Start emailing them. You should be doing all the work from your home. You don't need to be sitting in traffic, wasting gas, wasting time, going to the dealership. None of that stuff. The only reason you should be going to a dealership is to test drive the car, not buy a car, test drive it just to see if you like this particular model. That's it. And then you should be going to a dealership to pick up the car. That's it. All the negotiating, all the paperwork signing, all the finances should be done online or through physical mail or faxing or however that dealership wants to do it. It's just that simple. You go to your credit union, get yourself pre-approved, start researching. I know this may sound like I'm beating the dead horse, but this video is not for OGs that have been watching me since the beginning, because I know there's some people that binge watch my videos, and that is freaking awesome. That is so awesome. I'm like, yes, somebody's learning something. I'm being useful. But there are a lot of people that just watch, one or two of my videos, or they just started watching my videos. The whole thing, what I really preach is you have to do your research from home. The dealership wants you to come in, get with the salesman, get with the salesman manager, get with the new car manager, get with used car manager, get with the store DM, maybe another salesman, and there's going to be a whole fucking army trying to make you buy a car. A whole army, a whole entire fucking dealership is focused on one thing: you getting a car. That's it. That's it. And there's going to be only you. Like, that's not only not fair, I hate using word fair, but that's like unrealistic. You will not come out of that situation in any good way. You're going to be taken advantage of. That's like getting in a ring with like 5 professional boxers and 1 me. The only way I'll get out is in a fucking body bag. That's it. Car salesmen are ruthless, professional money takers. That's what they are. You shouldn't be going to a car dealership to negotiate the price. When I negotiate the price with 100 different dealerships, I tell them, I'm looking for a car countrywide. Are you the dealership that's going to give me the best possible price? Are you the dealership that's giving me the best deal? I understand you don't negotiate. Tell me why I should buy a car from you if you don't negotiate. How weak are people are getting? This is, I mean, I hate to like get into really like emotional fucking rant, but how weak are men are getting right now? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't even negotiate for a car? What's gonna happen when you're gonna be buying a $200,000 house if you can't even negotiate for a $27,000 fucking car? Like, come on. What are you gonna do when you actually get a... All right, if you're feeling me, give me a thumbs up, because I could go on for a long time, but I don't want to be turning into fucking, Dave Ramsey over here or something. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those 2 videos if you want to see more money saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.